Well, hello there. Wanted to talk a little bit about word salad. Now, word salad is when somebody speaks in an unintelligible manner where you can't understand them. And what happens is the narcissist does this to us. But I wanted you to understand the motivation and how it works with a narcissist. Because somebody can, for an example, be in a car accident and have a hemorrhage of the brain and have brain damage. And so somebody that you knew that was a normal functioning person, they can have a head injury, and then all of a sudden they'll be speaking in some word salad. They will say things that are unintelligible. But and you catch it because before the car accident, before the brain injury, they were fine, and you could understand them, and you had a good relationship with them. But after the car accident, they don't make sense, and you're trying to make sense of it, trying to figure out where they're coming from, and you kind of see bits and pieces, but it's very confusing, and it's frustrating too, because you want to really understand the person. And again, this is somebody that was in an auto accident and had a brain injury. Now, the narcissist also uses word salad, but the motivation behind the narcissist is different. And the motivation is, it's going to seem confusing to you because there is a hidden agenda that you're not privy to. I mean, obviously, if it's hidden. So what happens is the narcissist is doing different feelers on you, different tactics, different testing to see where you're at and what your reaction is. The narcissist has an objective in mind when they meet with you. They have a script already written for how you fit into their lives, and they need to have control over you, so they have that script written out for you. You just have to recite your lines, except the problem is you don't know what your lines are. So what happens is the narcissist has this hidden agenda, and they're trying to manipulate you into behaving a certain way so that they have control over you, so that you follow the script, so that they have the end result, which is usually in their benefit, which follows the hidden agenda, which you don't know anything about. So when that happens, it's going to seem like word salad, because the agenda that's presented to you is not the same one that is hidden from you, and they are playing to the one that is hidden from you, so the words don't match up with the one that is presented to you. That's the word salad of a narcissist, and it's very contrived and it's very exact. But here's the thing: the word salad has been conditioned to us. If we're in a relationship long enough with them, the word salad, we've been conditioned to accepting their excuses, their meanings of things, because the narcissist knows how to do this at a very early age, because they've been testing and prodding and challenging and taking things back to figure out what it is that they can get away with. So by the time they're in their 30s, 40s, 50s, they are very good at speaking to the hidden agenda, speaking to the what seems like the agenda presented to you, but actually using words to try to get you to the hidden agenda, trying to get the hidden agenda accomplished. And that's the thing with them. They're so calculated, because there is always, I would say for most of the time, there is usually an agenda in mind. There's usually an outcome, because the narcissist has to feel like they have control over their life. So they have things and goals and things that they go for. I would say that they're more goal-oriented than other people, because think about it, they don't have any empathy, they don't have any feeling. So when they're meeting with somebody, when they're talking with somebody, if they can't put themselves in somebody else's shoes, then they're naturally going to have to they have to be thinking about something, right? And if I can't have a conversation with you, or if I do have a conversation with you, but I can't put myself in your shoes, then what would be the reason I have a conversation with you? There is no reason. There's no reason for me to talk to you. If I can't relate to you, if I can't connect with you, what is the benefit for me to connect with you if I don't have that empathy? Well, for a narcissist, the only reason that they have what looks like a connection is for some type of benefit for them. And they think that's why other people do the same things with their projection. They think that when you and I are having a conversation, that I'm in this for my benefits somehow, that I have a hidden agenda in mind, and that, you do too. And that's how they think, So 2 agendas, hidden agenda, and the agenda presented to you, that's where the word salad comes in, because they're playing to the hidden agenda. But they're making it look like, because of years of practice of being good, they're making it look like they are playing to the they are talking about the agenda presented to you, what's on the surface. And so when a person gets injured in an auto accident and they have a brain injury, they're going to have word salad, but there's no motivation behind it. There's no goal in mind. They are just trying to relate. They're trying to connect. As opposed to a narcissist, where when they do word salad, what appears to be word salad, it's being used to confuse you. And a lot of times it'll confuse you to throw you off balance. You're a lot easier to control from their standpoint if they can throw you off balance. And again, what's weird, or what's strange to us, is to think, how sinister, how can they do this and all that? But to them, that's natural. They're doing this out of habit. They're doing this is how they operate. Just like you and I would talk to somebody and have a conversation and want to connect, they want to talk to somebody and have a conversation to get their hidden agenda in place. They're very strategic in how they think. That's why when you ask them a question, there's this delay. There's this, it goes through 8 layers of questioning and seeing how it's going to benefit them. Because they don't, what are they going to do with all that brain space, all that brain capacity? They're not going to think of how you feel or how that's going to make you feel. They don't have that. They don't have the empathy. It's not developed, and it's never going to be developed. If they didn't get it when they were younger, they're not going to get it now. So, what's the point of all this? Well, the point of all this is that if you're confused around somebody, narcissist or not, you don't know if they're a narcissist, because usually narcissists aren't even diagnosed, because why would they go to get diagnosed if they don't have a problem? But the point of all this is that if you're confused around somebody, and you've got this word salad thing going on, and things seem to make sense, but they don't, but then you're getting pressure to kind of nod your head in agreement, you're being manipulated. Now, why are you being manipulated? Is a narcissist just mean just to manipulate? No, they're manipulating to get supply. They're manipulating to get an objective, something done for them that you don't know about. But they do. And they never share that hidden agenda. You could ask them, they might not even know they have a hidden agenda. That's what's so strange about it, because that's just the way they function. Do they know they have one? Yes. I mean, if they were to analyze it, but it's just so part of their DNA, where you and I have to actually sit down and think, okay, if I had a hidden agenda, I'd have to do this over here, but then I'd have to lie over here, and then oh boy, I can't keep track of all that. No. For them, it's seamless. It's seamless. There's always, see, here's a visual. There's the agenda, and then there's the hidden agenda. There's you, there's them, and then there's you. There's always one above the other. One above the other. So think about that. They're always going to be above you. They always have to position themselves above you. And how do they do that? Well, they have one agenda over the other. They have a hidden one, and then they have the one that they present to you, the one that they can talk about so innocently. But again, just think about it. They're always working from the hidden one, and they're going to try to get you to do something, try to get you to agree to something, try to get you to embarrass yourself, try to get you, maybe they want you to hurt. Maybe one of their agendas is they're in pain. They feel like crap about themselves because they screwed up something, and they can't take it, so they gotta go. When they see you, they gotta make you upset. They gotta say something to you like, oh, your toenails are hanging out again. And then you get upset, and then look what happened. You're below them now because you're the emotional one. You're weak. They win. They feel good about themselves again, because they have control over you again. They have control over their environment. They need that control. They just can't flow. They need control. So I wanted to get on a kick about that, because the word salad thing, I just really wanted to get that across, because it's And what's interesting is that they will purposely say things confused, and then they will pull back from it, say something that sounds so legitimate, but it's not tied to that same thing. It's from something over here, and then they'll bring this back again. Anyways, all of it is to get to that objective, is to keep rolling along with that hidden agenda. And how are their hidden agendas? What motivates them with their hidden agendas? Why would they do hidden agendas? Well, narcissists basically are very emotional creatures. They are all about, they basically are motivated by their emotions. They have this deep shame, deep shame, and they constantly have to overcome that shame and keep burying it and burying it and burying it. So that's what motivates them. And that's a whole nother video, but I wanted to just throw that out there to you guys. So I'm just looking at some of your comments here. Everyone's just saying hi. Hope you guys could hear me okay. If you haven't gone no contact, please do. Do it for yourself. Do it for your kids. You know, if your kids see you behaving with a problematic person and just kind of taking it and rolling with the punt, rolling with the, going with the flow, I guess is a better way to put it. They're not going to learn a lot from you. They're not going to learn boundaries. What a better way, what a great opportunity for you to show your kids with your growth, show your kids how they can grow. And all they got to do is watch you. They can model you. They can model you with this healthy behavior. So not only do you get to improve your life going no contact, but you get to show the kids how they can improve theirs if they ever get in a situation like that. They'll know what to do with problematic people. That's one way to think of what you're doing, what you're going through. If you don't have kids, man, you can be done with that person. I mean, believe me, the ones of us that do have kids, it's tougher, because we still have to deal with them, and we can't speak bad about the other parent. We can say the other parent might have some issues, but we don't go into it. We don't, because the kids are going to love both of their parents. So, but for those of you that don't have any kids, you are lucky. You got off this scot-free. But the ones that do, you get to show your kids a valuable lesson on how to deal with problematic people. So, anyways, I'm losing my voice tonight. I was yelling at the football game. Well, I was yelling at the football players in the football game, but to be technical. But anyways, guys, so I'm going to go in and do some Facebook updates for my business and for you guys, and see how everyone is, and check out YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube. The channel is growing quite rapidly. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Yeah, I want to get this information out there any way I can. So if you guys know of any way to get this information out there, invite people to whatever group you can, get the word out about this. We're about to start doing some real face-to-face meetup groups on meetup.com. So I'm really excited about that. We're starting it here in the Dallas area, and look for that to be coming out here pretty quick, probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So anyways, you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Love you. Bye.